The Madman!
Oh no! Like, I just looked at the stats, and apparently the only deck that seems to have a win rate in bronze through gold that's good against Pirate Warrior is Token Druid. I think I should imagine that this is Token Druid. And I probably should choose Shiver? Keep Shiver? The stats show that it's a very low win rate card to keep, but I mean, if there were a matchup to keep it in, I think this might be it. But I do understand the importance of playing Pirates. So, pros and cons. It's back! Let's see, I can play the Fishy next turn and take that out, while still retaining Fishy Flyer. Seems very good. Could also take that out now with Razor Jaw. This is the way, though. Is this a good deck now? So this is my second session with this deck. The first session I played right after the patch was released. And the stats are actually very promising for this deck. Oh, brutal. But this is terrifying. The opponent plays plays that copy card and then plays a taunt. And it's over. Or they could just hero power. Oh, I didn't realize deck tracker wasn't showing. Thanks for letting me know. Oops. Oops! Interesting. Didn't take the trade against the 2-2. So I have two choices. I can play Spectral Flyer, or I can play the Scythe. Both are pretty legit. I think I like the Flyer here more. Leaves him with 2-1 health minions. There's also like debate, do I play the Scythe and kill the Razor main? Given that they didn't have a card to play, I was more inclined to just keep it around. Alright, I really hope I get Athletic Studies or Shiver there. That'd be sick, but... could coerce the 4-2. That thing does do a lot of damage. I better coerce. I know from the turn, where turn 3, they hero powered, that they don't really have much taunting power. Taunting power, ba-da-da-da-da.
Gotta get through me.
That's pretty brutal.
Well played. Well played.
Why did this deck get so much better? Alright, cool. Main reason why I decided to play Pirate Warrior is because of these mages. I noted that the deck had a positive win rate against Mage, and I expected Mage to become a lot more popular if the other decks... Actually, I should not have assumed this was Quest Mage. Could be Ping Mage. If it is Ping Mage, apparently the win rate is quite good. Okay, just playing the boring old thing, I see. Dummy. What a dummy. He showed me Arcane Orb there. That's the spell you would use. I think Orb would have been more likely to be the play than Ignite. Maybe they hesitated because they saw they had Arcane Intellect as their arcane spell. Perhaps? Into second flame? That'd be pretty good. Oh, one thief. Scythe hit face, sure. I'll play Anchorman even though I have nothing to rush into. And that's so good to hot streak the first side and then get the second side. Alright. This is a good fireball target, but they already played their fire spell. Punch. So with this scythe, I've got 8 damage. With the Nitro Boost poison, I've got 12 damage. So all I really need to do is 4 more damage. Plus, of course, there's those ice barriers. I should start off the next turn going, well, the problem with deckhand first. Yeah, I do need to go Scythe first, because of the poison. It wants to hit the minion on the board. The nice thing is I'm going to get that 6 damage in from the minion, which was not necessarily expected. If only I could play both of those before this. I can, but the Nitro Boost poison would be wasted, potentially. Unless I felt like I need to risk it. I think I'll go deck Scythe Raider, actually. Oh, this isn't random. That's so much better. Wait, I won! No, I didn't win. But they can't play their quest reward. So desperate. Time runs out on you, mage. The Juggernaut will be the one to finish you off. There's no time to play your silly little quest reward. Unless Dawn Grasp and Flurry, or you know, enough to kill these 2 things. And then hits me for the 7, and then I somehow die. But we're gonna ignore that. Inconceivable. That would be dumb. Arbor Scamp could get me the Sword Eater.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Well, That's pretty good. Sorry, Rokara. Nice hand. What a world we live in. If it's, well, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that people are playing Quest Warrior. In fact, the quick look was that Quest Warriors have a lot of interest. But you never would have imagined Quest Warrior v Quest Warrior last week. My hand is so good, I better not lose this one.
Trust the pirate's code.
My hand is ridiculous. This is the best Pirate Warrior hand ever? It really makes me appreciate how good Harbor Scamp is. Harbor Scamp is ridiculous.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Thinking about if I want to attack with the weapon. It's my primary thought. No.
X marks the spot.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
Interesting, the opponent didn't attack. That's not too big a surprise because the cleave is nice, but a little bit of a surprise nonetheless. Could just shiver, free. It's not bad. Gives them not great things to cleave. Let me shiver first, and then toss this because of the quest reward. I hate to give him the chance to cleave two things, but maybe I hero power, I'm not entirely sure. I'll just hit the face. And I'll do this. Fine.
Glory. I'm here for the gold.
X marks the spot.
This is a nice combo draw. This is really good combo draw. This was actually the plan, but this is better. Yes, way better. It doesn't work that way. But it's still a good play. Don't get me wrong. Definitely need to kill that before it gets a second attack in. Oh, that's so sad. Oh.
Well played.
Oh. Oh. Wait, you had the weapon in your hand. Wait, what happened? And full keep. Nice. Although one of the cards I kept was River Crocolisk. I don't know how often you actually keep River Crocolisk. Obviously I would rather have the Scamp, but I think you're supposed to just play this as River Crocolisk a lot, right? Surely? Now, another question. Do I coin out the 1? So I can go 1, 2, 3? What's the alternative? I coin 3 into 3. It's a close one. I don't actually know which plays better. And then I got the 2 also. Oh man. So we do probably want to kill that in case of bonk. What a good card.
Gotta get through me.
Mostly thinking about, do I trade? Opponent plays bonk. Bonk can't kill either of these. I think I don't trade. It would just make me take more damage as a result. Might have made a bad call there. Oops, almost misplay.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
Unfortunately, my hand is so insane that I can afford to misplay. Also, played the wrong weapon, because now they know I have the weapon still.
Nature waits for no one but me.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Ah! Wait. No, there's no way to... Wait. What I should have done was play the Raider first.
X marks the spot.
Because then I could have killed the 3 before the cannonball shot. It's okay, just get lucky. Disgusting. Disgusting hand.
I'm meeting a friend.
Athletic studies for the win?
X marks the spot. Too slow, sea dog.
Athletic studies is really growing on me with these Reaper scythes. It lets me appreciate just how good a card it is.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command.
Oof. 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 Alright, big turn. What can I do to come back from this?
Look what I want.
Not dead, I don't think. I play this and this. This rushes that. I use the axe and I hit the 1-2. Then I take 9.
Wretched story. Loot. Take a smash. Ultimate potion.
Okay, this actually kinda works.
For the gold.
I have to rely on the frog to save me here.
You honor me. Well played.
Impossible! How did a frog not save me? Ew. If I have the choice of these two, what should I keep, if either? The opponent's definitely expected to be playing the mirror. There are 2 cards I can kill with this card. I think it's worth keeping in the opening hand. but you're not happy. There's 3 cards you can kill with it, technically. I wonder if I should play this on turn 2. I probably should. I think this is a correct play. The correct play is drawing Harbor Scamp, but I'll just play budget Harbor Scamp here. Or will I? It makes me sad. It makes me too sad. I'm not gonna do it.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
So someone in chat says, I always play it, now you would kill it, but you know what would make you sad if they coined out this girl? That would make you very sad. Ultra sad. Now that's the card I had hoped to find.
Load it up.
Interesting. So the next turn I'm almost certainly going to be playing Anchorman. Now you would have played Weapon. Yeah, but who would have known that I would have drawn Deckhand on this turn? The next turn I play Anchorman. I can cope the Pearl Tusk that way. Have an 8/8 instead of a 1/8. Actually, Impatient Shopkeep might be the play. Impatient Shopkeep is the play. That was a pretty tricky discover. That Shopkeep, like, I was just like, oh, there's obviously no way I'm picking that one. But then, like, oh, yeah, Shopkeep. Also, that is true, I can't actually corrupt the Pearl Tusk that way. Oops. Good thing I didn't do that. That would have been a terrible play. Terrible, terrible misplay.
I'm not too young to fight.
Next turn I can play all 3 of these.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Trust the pirate's code.
Boy, it would be so good to have a spell here. I definitely looked into what all the other cheap spells you could have, like the Corrupt card on 1, the Rushing thing. It's just not a good card. A little bit surprised by not taking the hit there. Okay, so hitting this would allow me to freeboot her. Definitely want to hit that before activating the Pirate Shoots. I might draw a better card to play than Freebooter. This one's a little bit better. I wonder if the opponent remembered that he activated the spell burst. Also, I should have played Freebooter first, forgot I lost my weapon. So the theory is next turn I should fill up the board with this one and this one. Because next turn I can play that and buff up the things on the board and play Rakara. I think that's the line. Can you explain why the rushy 1-mana card, draw the corrupt thingy, isn't good? I mean, the short of it is there's data on it. Data says it's a bad card. Not much I can say other than that. I'm a slave to big data. Oh, he gets punished so much by not trading here. And me having a captain.
The juggernaut is under my command. 2 for 1.
Alright, I'm first juggernaut.
Set sail. The juggernaut is under my command.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
Wow, that bad? Dang. First juggernaut wins. I haven't played against very many demon hunters. I wonder if their popularity went up post-patch. They're still unpopular. It looks like the most popular version is Death Rattle still. That would make sense because the card that got nerfed was the draw a bunch of cards card.
I will find a way. X marks the spot. Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
This is so good that it's a 2/2. Doesn't just randomly die to this ability now. That's pretty interesting, right? Yeah, I mean, I did go to college for business. And I did, like, know that I was going to be interested in business. I got a major in finance. I graduated during the financial crisis. Oh, interesting. That deals 1 the second time. I wasn't 100% sure about that. But yeah, life has a strange way of going about things. Worked at Sears and now I'm a streamer. But I did have, you know, that brief amount of time where I worked in a bank. Though it was not really a position that required a finance degree. But in a way, being a streamer is like what I wanted to do, be an entrepreneur. Didn't necessarily have to go to college for that, but being an entrepreneur doesn't necessarily work out. At this point, I am almost certainly not going to go into a finance job, but I do, you know, I do finance videos now. I'm having a hard time knowing what this opponent's deck is. I'm not very familiar with it. It's definitely not Death Rattle. It's OTK, I would guess? So I'm thinking about if my Anchorman can actually rush into anything. It's Jace. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'll just play this card. The next turn, I almost certainly have to play Captain Freebooter. And then the turn after that, I'm definitely playing Quest, so I guess I don't swing. I would consider streaming being an entrepreneur. It is your own business, but it is a very simple business to start. I'd say the two are related, but not necessarily like... I definitely don't think most streamers would think of themselves as entrepreneurs. Maybe it's about 50-50. I don't know what other streamers think.
I bet you can do this.
Not enough time.
I'm definitely playing 3-3, I guess, and the next turn I play 5-2. If I'm playing 5-2, then having the weapon means I shouldn't swing for 5? I think I swing for it and I hope I draw something relevant. That was a fairly good idea, to play the 3 plus the 3, swing at the weapon, replace the weapon with a scythe, and the next turn play the freebooter plus Rokara. I like that line. This line gets you a bit more stuff on the board, and this line is better both because it gets you more stuff on the board and also because if I draw a relevant 2-drop, then that's good, and if not, I can still just play freebooter, which is fun. Yeah, drew the Scamp. Nice. Could also just hero power, if I wanted to, on that turn.
Pirate stuff. Set sail! The juggernaut is under my command.
Amidst the flames.
Jace! Whoa! Definitely plan on playing this. I'm gonna play it. No, I need to ration off cards. That's 3, 4, 6. I can't play cutting cards because I need to press the button, I think. I would like to press the button. I really would. So 3, 2, 2 would be correct.
I'm here for the gold.
Could have also played Deckhand instead. And then I could have played Cutting Class. But I don't think any cards I draw will really be that impactful. It would be impactful next turn, but I could just draw the next turn. Oh, but it might not cost 1 next turn. Mostly I'd be looking for Taunt. Or Cargo Guard.
Enough time.
No, silly Demon Hunter. There is no way, I'm afraid. No, actually this turn. I'm calling the Gorehowl.
Look what I want.
6. Oh, that's still enough, even with that terrible luck.
Glory. I'm here for the gold.
Ooh, double? No, not win streak. That was win streaking there. Pack. Time for the third crushing, I believe it is, of K-Mark. Sometimes the Pirate Warrior draws are so funny. It's like, I play River Crocolisk into 3 mana, 2/4.
Gotta get through me. A diet high in iron.
Wow, nice draw. And then sometimes you draw the really good pirates, like Sword Eater. And Harbor Scamp.
Good luck, buddy.
And Cargo Guard's okay sometimes. The armor doesn't really matter here, but it's behind a taunt, and it's going off enough times that it might actually matter. I feel really good about this game. It looked bad to start with. So I could trigger the double firing if I thought it was a good idea. Can also play Anchorman. Anchorman probably better meow. Man, I drew the perfect pirates on curve. The Captain on 3, the Sword Eater on 4, the Stonewall Anchorman on 5. This deck loves me. Sorry, K-Mark. Oh. Oh, poor K-Mark. Oh. Definitely relying on one of the cannonballs to hit that.
Good luck, buddy.
Easy. The opponent is going to get the Juggernaut first, which is always scary. Whoever plays the Juggernaut generally wins this matchup, but I don't believe they'll win it this time. Oh, missed 1 damage. Miss out on cutting class, but that's probably fine. I'll use it later. The opponent's in this terrible situation of play Rakara and lose.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command! Two for one.
Hit that button for the quest reward. Actual quests. I have to hit the button like 30 times, I think. 30 more times? Man, Sword Eater is so good. I want to keep it, but as the only pirate, that's kinda suspicious. Probably shouldn't. What do you guys think? Going first, I would not keep it, but going second... It's definitely not great against Mage, also. If it was a different class, I'd probably keep it. Oh no, my hand is terrible. This is a good matchup, though. And if there were a good matchup to get a bad hand on, it would be this one. But they can't complete their quest as fast. Haha. The Ruined Orb is a good sign. It means they're not going to play Encounter's Flow on 3. It also does actually mean that Coin 3-drop is probably wrong, because I can just take it slow. Any card I play will just die, right? So should I just not try? Just give up? Just armor up pass? No, that can't be right. It was so close. He's like, really? That was such a hard decision? So basically the only reason why I'm playing this is because there is a chance it might survive. I think there is a legitimate chance. The strongest chance that this has to die would be Second Flame. And the odds of that aren't that good. So I know that's not a frost spell. And it was a discovered card, interesting. But it's not Oasis ally. I doubt it would be rigged fair game. Counterspell wouldn't really make that much sense. I believe the secret is going to be Netherwind Portal. The opponent's having a tough hand, it looks. You love to see that.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Okay, so it wasn't rigged fair game. It could have been. I know it's not Oasis, so it's either Counterspell or the Portal. And I don't believe the opponent would choose Counterspell, so I do think it's the Portal. It's going to mean that playing these spells is going to often be wrong. Double Arcane, rough. The opponent just hasn't been getting the right cards, I imagine. They had to play the Fireball as the fire spell in phase 1, which indicates a lack of fire. And the Flurry wasn't, like, extremely good, because they flurried a, 3/4? So this hand is likely very... I was gonna say it was very Frostlight. It's definitely very Firelight, and if there is a fire spell, it's gonna be that one.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Now the interesting thing is my predictions can be totally on point, but it won't really matter, because it plays the same no matter what. I guess it does mean, like, I'm almost certain these aren't Second Flame or Fire Sail. Or Scorch. Which means, theoretically, if I could play a bunch of cards that had 3 or less health, I would feel comfortable doing so. Yeah, yes. Ignite, not Scorch.
Good luck, buddy.
I think the Arcane Orb Discover must have been really bad choices to end up with the Spell School-less secret. Okay, so the dream is to top deck a Freebooter, Raider, or Deckhand. 6 out of 17. Not as... we both had bad hands, to be fair. The Troublemaker is going to be interesting. I wonder if I play him instead of Rakara. Surely not. It's definitely Rakara first. Especially since I need to coerce. Uh-oh. Okay, I have to coerce.
Set sail! The juggernaut is under my command! What have we here?
Ho 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 ho. I'm at 37 health. Do your worst. Ho 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 ho. 27 health. Do your worst.
Time runs out on me.
Created by Ruined Orb. Test? Testing.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
This guy is a monster. Let me think about how likely I am to die. 2 random cards, 1 spell damage minion. I'm at 26. The opponent has an empty board. How likely is it that I die?
What now?
I should pressure with this.
You're in my school now.
You gonna cry?
The Cargo Guard armor up would give me 5 armor, which is definitely not an insignificant amount. Pressuring them seems like it's better though. 26 from the hand with only 6 cards, of which 1 is a spell damage and like 3 are effectively random. Why should I even be worried of that? That's ridiculous.
Time runs out on me. I'm out of pawns.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Another happy guilty.
Uh-oh. Which is why I did think about the cargo thing, but then I think I wouldn't have lethal next turn. And then I just died the turn after. Alright, time for my revenge against Mage.
For it.
Victory or death.
Vengeance is mine.
You here for the tour?
Ooh! It's hero power Mage. They're so cool, they're so edgy. You're so cool. Imagine playing a deck just because it's cool. Despite the buffs, looks like Ping Mage is currently sporting, in bronze through gold, a 45.6% win rate. But don't let that diminish your dreams at all, Owl Shark. The world is dumb. Oh. Haha, my buff outpowered your buff. Ho 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 ho. I hate to, get rid of the spell burst, but it probably doesn't matter. I need to have all my mana available next turn.
I can take him. Wait, not all of them.
pirate stuff.
Cargo guard might be good because when health doesn't matter. Sure.
Gotta get
Assuming the cannon will hit this thing. Bummer if it doesn't. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's the place. Good job, cannons. Never mind. I like it. Wait, why did I swing? I have double freebooter. Oh, that's fine.
You don't pick the ones.
I actually don't know what secrets are in that deck. Oh, one thief. Of course there wouldn't be secrets in there.
Trust the pirate's code.
2 for 1 special.
Good luck, buddy. A diet high in iron.
Oh boy! Next turn they can play the mega buffed Mordash. 8 mana instead of 10. Woo! Oh. Almost diamond.